صباح الخير جميعا. رح نشرح اليوم chapter probability. كل اللي حنعمله اليوم تقريبا revision من مش كله، أكتريته revision من الباك 1. لكن تلاميذ هيدا الصف ال LSA وال LSP إن شاء الله تكونوا مبسوطين ومرتاحين هالأيام، وإن شاء الله بنرجع كلنا على المدرسة. لكن probability life sciences طبعا هيدا بارت من الدرس، ما الدرس كله. رح نبلش الاشي اللي عملناه السنة الماضية. أول شي رح نبلش vocabulary الوردز اللي بنستعمله بالprobability. So we start with random experiment. A random experiment is a trial that leads to unpredictable results. يعني هي بالعربي تجربة عشوائية. To talk about probability, everything should be random. You can't control the results and talk about probability. ما فيك تغش وتحكي عن probability. طبعا لما نحكي عن probability, when we talk about probability, we talk about possibilities. How much is this event could happen? What's the probability? لما انت عم تتحكم بالريزلتس بطل فيك تحكي عن probability. So we should have random experiment. That's why in every exercise, in every probability exercise, we have the word at random. At random it means random experiment. You can't control the results unless you can talk about probability. You should have a random experiment. Example about random experiment: tossing a coin. When you do tossing a coin, نحن بنسميها بالطرة نقشة أو عربي إنجليزي. When you toss a coin, you could have a head or a tail, and this is a random experiment. You can't control the result. Okay. Omega is the universe. We call it the universe, or the sample space is the set of all the possible outcomes. يعني it could be head, it could be tail. Okay. Or rolling a dice. When you roll a dice, you have 6 possibilities. You could have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this is a random experiment. Okay. Event. What is an event? An event is something that happened in a random experiment. The objective of this chapter is to know how much it could happen. Okay. An event is a single or many outcomes, or experiment is one or many experiment. Example, in the example of rolling a dice, the universe omega is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the all possible outcomes. For example, the event A, the number 5 appears. This is an event إن يطلع لك رقم 5. Event B, an even number appear إن يطلع لك even number. يعني عم تلعب أنت ورفيقك، إذا even أنا بربح، إذا odd أنت بتربح. Event C, a number multiple of 3 appears. كمان this is an event. Event D, the number 7 appears. طبعا أنا حطيت أصلا event D. حدا حيقول لي إنه from 1 to 6. This is it's impossible. صح. هيدا بسموه impossible event. Okay. يعني example عن impossible event. I choose person. What's the probability that is an inhabitant of the sun? عايش على الشمس. It's impossible. صح. Event E, a number greater than or equal to 1 and less than or equal to 6 appears. يعني number between 1 and 6 for sure it's gonna appear. صح. هيدا اسمه certain event. لكن في عنا impossible event, an event that couldn't happen, and a certain event for sure this event would happen. Okay. Probability of an event. Probability of any event A equal number of elements of A over number of all the elements. We are going to give an example. Probability, it's very important to know probability is always between 0 and 1. ليش؟ لأنه أكتر شيء 100%. عندنا probability ما في يكون أكتر من 100%. 100 over 100 is 1. We couldn't have a probability greater than or equal to 1. The probability goes from 0 till 100%. 100% is 1. Like for example, if you got the 0.75, it's 75%. In the example of rolling a dice, the set of possible outcomes is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Consider the events. Event A, the number 5 appear. What's the probability of A? Number of 5. How many 5 do we have? 1 out of 6, so it's 1 over 6. Event B, an even number appears. How many even numbers do we have? It's a 3. 3 out of 6. Event C, a number multiple of 3 appears. Multiples of 3 in this case are 3 and 6, so we have 2 out of 6. Event D, we said it's impossible event, so it's 0. Event E is a certain event, the probability is 1. 1 here means here 100%. Okay. Then we have two properties. Probability of phi, impossible event, is 0. Probability of omega is 1. Probability of A union B equal probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of the intersection. Finally, incompatible events, or we call it the mutually exclusive event, are mutually exclusive where there is nothing in common between them. Their probability is 0. Opposite event is the opposite of the event A. Suppose that the event A, the number 5 appears. Event A bar, the number 5 do not appear. Okay, or for example, the event A, red ball, we draw a red ball. Event A bar, we don't draw the selected ball is not red. Okay, probability of A bar equal 1 minus probability of A is very important, and we're gonna use it this year. Let's go to exercise number 1. An urn contains 10 balls distributed as follows. We have 6 red, 3 yellows, and 1 green. Okay, 6 red, 3 yellows, and 1 green. A ball is selected at random. Calculate the probability of the following events. Okay. Probability of red. Red. How many red balls do we have? 6 out of 10. Probability of yellow. How many yellow balls do we have? 3. 3 out of 10. Probability of E. The selected ball is not red. We have two possibilities. Two ways to solve this exercise. The first way is to count the number of balls that are not red. We have not red 3 plus 1 4 4 out of 10, or we can use the formula of the opposite event, probability of R bar equal 1 minus probability of R equal 0.4. Okay, this is the part 1. Part 2, we still have the same urn, same number of balls, everything, but in this case the drawing is different. 3 balls are drawing simultaneously at random. I forgot to write at random here, sorry. Calculate the probability of the following events. When you say simultaneously, it means there is no order. You should use combination. Calculate the number of possible events. A, the selected 3 balls are red. 3 balls are red. So I'm gonna use what combination, صح? أكيد number of possible cases here is C3 out of 10, as we did in the counting chapter. 3 balls are red. Probability of A equal 3 out of 6, because we have 6 red, over 3 out of 10. 10, all the 10 balls. And the answer, we can find the answer using the calculator. How? We choose the calculator. 6 shift divide 3 divided by 10 shift C3, and the answer is 1 over 6. Okay. For example, another event, the event B, the selected balls are of the same color. The 3 balls could be red or 3 yellow. 3 red or 3 yellow. 3 red are 3 out of 6. 3 yellow, 3 out of 3. Over C3 out of 10, it's fixed in this case. And we could find the answer using the calculator. Now, event C. The 3 selected balls are of different colors. Different colors, it means 1 red, 1 yellow, and 1 green. 1 red, 1 yellow, and 1 green. 1 red is C1 out of 6. And is times. 1 in this case, and is times or is plus. 1 yellow, 1 out of 3. 1 green, 1 out of 1 over C3 out of 10. C3 out of 10 is the number of possible cases in this case. And the answer is 18 over 120. Part D, only one ball is red. Only one ball is red. Only one ball is red. It means one ball is red, and the others are not red. So, and in this case, when you talk simultaneously, you don't say first ball, second ball, third ball. You draw all the balls at the same time. There is no first ball. They're all at the same time. كلهم يسحبوا بنفس الوقت. ما في أول طابة وتاني طابة وتالت طابة. مش مثل successively. Okay? So, first ball is red is C1 out of 6. Second ball, second and third ball are not red. Not red, it's 3 plus 1 4 يعني C2 out of 4. هون في تلاميذ بياخدوا cases يعني red yellow yellow red yellow green فيهم بس this is the easiest way. Okay, and the answer is 3 over 10 auto using the calculator. Of course, all the answers are less than 1 and are positive. Exercise 2. We have 30 students distributed as follows in a table. Okay, and we need to let's see how he select a student. One student is selected at random. Consider the following events. The first thing that I do is to calculate the total of every set. Okay, One student selected at random. Consider the following events. S, the selected student is from scientific. H is a humanities. And B is a boy. And G is the selected student is a girl. Okay. Probability of S is scientific. Scientific, we do have scientific 15 out of 30. Okay. Probability of B, boy. Boy are 19 out of 30. Probability of G. G is a girl, 11 out of 30. This is it. It's very easy, right? As intersection B is a scientific, is a boy and in scientific division. Boy and in scientific. Boy and in scientific. وين راحت هاي؟ Okay. And the answer is 12 out of 30. This is it. Boy and scientific. Okay. S union B, when you have your S union B, you should use the formula A union B equal probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of the intersection. S union B equal P of S plus P of B minus P of S intersection B. And of course, we do have all the possibilities, all the answers, okay? Now, we do go to conditional probability. Actually, conditional probability is a chapter in this class. يعني عندنا درس اسمه conditional probability. And it has its own formula. But in the case of table, we don't have to use its formula. We can find the answers using the table. يعني calculate the probability that the selected student is a boy, knowing that he is in scientific division. There is a knowing that, it's a condition, okay? Boy, knowing that in scientific division. يعني the condition is it's from scientific, so you have to use only to draw only from scientific. هلا هون بهي الكيس بنسحب بس من الساينتفك، okay? Boy from the scientific. boys in the scientific are 12. يعني هيدا الهيومانيتيز بطل موجود بس بهيدا البارت، يعني بس البوي بس الساينتفك. البويز هن 12. البويز هن 12 out of the total of the scientific 15. It's 12 out of 15. اوكي، رح نرجع نعملها بعدين على الفورمولا تاعول الكونديشن probability، بس بالتالي فيكم تعملوها بلا الفورمولا، هو اسهل بكثير. مثلا part 4, the selected student is a girl. Calculate the probability that she's is in the humanities division. She's in the humanities division is a girl. No, the selected student is a girl. This is a condition. يعني how can we have a conditional probability in two cases? When he put the word knowing that, given that, such that it's a conditional probability, or when we have a sentence before calculate the probability, this sentence is a condition. The selected student is a girl. This is a condition. Calculate the probability that she's in the humanities division or the humanities section, sorry, is a girl in the humanities section. So the condition is girls. We should select only from the girls, okay? Only from the girls. Humanities are 8 out of 11, okay? We always we take the total of the condition, okay? Part 5, the selected student is in the humanities division. This is the condition. Calculate the probability that he is a boy. The condition is humanities, so we should take only the humanities. It's a boy. Boy to 7 out of 15, and this is it, okay? Part B, we still have the same table, the same numbers, and but the selection is different now. Two students are selected successively without replacement and randomly. Successively without replacement, we do have an order but without repetition, so this is an arrangement. You should use a, or you can use Windows method, okay? Determine the number of possible cases. Number of possible cases, this is a counting part, it's not probability. Number of possible cases, we are selecting two students out of the total A2 out of 30, and we can find the answer using calculator as we did before. 30 shift times 2. No, sorry. Shift times 2. And the answer is 870. Calculate the probability of the events. The two students are of the same gender. The same gender, it means that they are two boys or two girls. Two boys, A2 out of 19. Two girls, A2 out of 11. Of course, of the total number, A2 out of 30. Remark, the first part is a combination, first part is a counting part, but the second part is a probability part, okay? Part M, the two students are of different sections. It means one humanity and one scientific. One humanity is A1 out of 15. One humanity is A1 out of 15. One scientific A1 out of 15 over the total. But we have here to multiply by 2 factorial. Why 2 factorial? We could have HS or SH. We do have possibilities. To find the number of possibilities, H and H, we have two letters. The number of possibilities is 2 factorial. Okay? In the arrangement in the p list, when we draw successively, we always have cases when we have different letters. If we do have cases, so the number of cases, always use the anagram form. Okay, this is it. We should do some exercise. Finally, the last advice: stay home and save your lives and the lives of your beloved ones. Okay, I hope to see you soon. This is the chapter. I can receive any of your questions on the WhatsApp group.